Welcome to Race on Oz, round 3 of season 9, to be held here at Monza without the first chicane. This is the Division 4 race highlights. Following are the results of the qualifying session. Without too much, let us begin. As we come around Parabolica to start the race, we've got Brendan, the pole sitter, choosing the inside line. He is just entering the start zone. It'll be up until the race line for him to press go. And he is off. He is shot off. He has started the race. The race is on. Coming down to Curva Grande, we are 3 wide, 4 wide. Jim gets pushed wide, just knocked wide, out into the gravel. Not good for him. That will set him down to the back of the grid. Coming up to the Baggio chicane, overcooking it slightly is Halfbite. Goes over the curves. The car does not like it, and he meets the wall. Going down the main straight, Fezza still hot on the heels of Dash. Coming into the first time, Parabolica. And this will set the tone for what the rest of the race will be like as we head down the main straight, the pit straight. With a good tow there, we've got Fezza coming right up on the inside. And Tuddy is well in tow of him as well. He's going to go for an overtake over the two of them, and we've got Tuddy overtaking both Fezza and Dash down the main straight. Our experienced campaigners here coming down the main straight as Arnold is making a move on Wolfie. Wolfie, who's got a controller only. Halfbite, you're going to have to buy your dad a steering wheel because Arnold gets around quite nicely around Wolfie. These two going at it again. Fezza's got the inside line going into Ascari. Dash a bit wide, out on the gravel, out in the AstroTurf. He's stuck. We'll try and go past. Wolfie does sort of evasive manoeuvring. And, oh, what was that? I'm going to have to go back and have a look at the replay on that one. Alright, this is what happened on just a little bit earlier. We've got Jim going down behind Halfbite. Flat out down the hill, leading into Scurry. We've now got yellow flag. Jim heads off into space, and then gets reset straight in behind Halfbite, if though nothing had happened. We've got Report here through Parabolica, duking it out with Dash Vanguard. Purple and green must be seen. See, now is in the prime position to chase Dash down the main straight and get himself into the top 10. So we're riding with Dash Vanguard and Report's got the inside line into Curva Grande. Gets around cleanly in as Dash is just a passenger when he's set in this position. Right, we've got Halfbite here chasing down his father, Wolfie, straight down the hill leading into Ascari. Got the outside run. Might get in front of him before we get into Ascari. Doesn't want to be too wide there because you can get lost out there. Gets around cleanly. And Wolfie is now fending off his teammate Jim. Just watching Dash Vanguard get around Report. Seems to be almost a mirror image of, oh no, Report too wide out in the gravel. It's not going to do him any favours. Might still make up on Dash to get back into top 10 position, but the dirty tyres is going to hurt him. No, he's not going to get around him at Curva Grande. Coming out of Lesmo, 2 Dash chasing down Arnold to fight for 9th position. heading into, well, heading underneath the bridge and into Ascari. Arnold's got the line in there. Dash might have the better run out. Might overtake him here on the back straight. Arnold hits the curb, is out wide. Dash gets past him. We have Jim chasing down Half-Bite into the first chicane. This is a fight. Half-Bite goes the awkward way around that and lets Jim through. Watching progress of Dash make his way up through the field. His next target is to get around Wolfie through second Lesmos, down the hill. Looks like he will overtake me underneath the banked bridge. On the outside line, not the ideal spot to get through Ascari. No, he lets Wolfie back. He understands that Ascari can draw you out into trouble. We'll have another go at him back here on the back straight. As Dash is sitting there in the slipstream and goes for a dive on the inside of Parabolica, holds Wolfie out wide, and that just lets him through. Wolfie closes the door. Could well be all in vain because Dash is now got behind him down the longest straight of the track. Wolfie's at the mercy of the slipstream as Dash just sails straight past. Got the inside line in the Curva Grande. You can go around this corner flat out. As you can see, Wolfie has lost his position and Dash is up to 8th. Racing with our American counterpart, Fezza. He is chasing down Tuddy. Tuddy must have got a bad run out of Lesmo too, because Fezza's just straight around him without too much of an effort. As we get into Scurry, Tuddy, I don't know what just happened there, but Tuddy has come off at Ascari. It's going to cost him. Yep, Jim gets past Tuddy, Half-Bite gets past Tuddy. Tuddy just starting to get back onto the track, and Dash is still a bit further back, so Tuddy is now down into 7th with that mishap. Looking for a possible battle for second place. We've got Blunchy in second. We've got Vards out of range, but yep, Blunchy through Ascari. He overcooks it a little bit here on Ascari. That could cost him. Will Vards have the run on him? Vards straight through. Little mistake, and Vards is up to second. Pit window is open for those who are looking to do a single pit. Vards dives into the pits. He's the first to pit. Next to pit is Fezza. Third to pit is Arnold. Goes into the pits. What we have here is our race leader. He goes into the pits. Second place, Blunchy goes into the pits. Man in third position, Jim, he goes into the pits. Tuddy is our next guy to go into the pits. Wolfie 61 is our next man to go into the pits. Purple and green must be seen is the following person to go into the pits. Tyres are red hot. Tyres go out before the fuel goes out in this race. Dash, who still has a bit of life on his tyres. He's looking to go into the pits. I think he goes into the pits according to my notes. Dash goes into the pits. And we're looking at 3 laps later. Half-Bite decides to go into the pits when his left rear tyre has decided to give up. We have here Tuddy coming through Lesmos 1, heading up to Lesmos 2, overcooks it, bogged himself out in the gravel. He could lose the position of this. Dash will take full advantage of this, surely. He's back on the track, still in front of Dash, but Dash is right there with him. We are now starting the last lap of this race. Brendan Stimpy is leading. He has done nothing wrong and is well and truly out in front. Behind him is Vards, who has only just come onto the straight as Brendan is coming around curve of Gruntley. Lunty just starting the final lap for him. He's in third. Jim a little bit behind Blunty, but Blunty holds his nerve. He should still hold off. Fezza well back behind Jim. We've got Half-Bite not too far away from Fezza, but Fezza should hold off on fifth. Tuddy, he's out in his own now. Dash, maybe Dash might be able to have a chance on Tuddy. Wolfie's well and truly right back there. He's being lapped. So is Arnold. Arnold and Wolfie, a bit of a gap there. And we've got Report, who's having a shocker of a day. However, we come across the line. The race winner is Brendan Stimpy. Vards in second, not too far in front of Blunty. Vards takes second place. And we've got Blunty taking his customary podium finish. Jim taking fourth. Fezza, not disrespectful. Fezza coming through in fifth position. Comfortable buffer in front of Sander. Tuddy a bit further back as he comes around Parabolica for the final time of this race. He will make up seventh spot. And the last driver on the lead lap, Dash Vanguard, comes through 8th. Leaves us with Wolfie, Arnold and Report to make up the final. This is the results of the race you've just witnessed of Div 4. Any more information that you want to know, go to RaceOnOz.com and follow the links for the GT7 season, and you'll find there. Reserves are always welcome to a race in this race. Until next time, to all a one.